Everybody, thank you. That's so overwhelming. Welcome to Chai with Appa, guys. With me, Appa Sam, and this is
Take a guess.
Appa. So she's actually chomping on a banana while we're having a podcast. What the hell are you doing?
We are about to go on a bike ride, and I thought, you know what, I'm feeling a bit hungry and peckish. I'm not really feeling the shakes today, so I thought, I'd have a really, really nice, yummy, ripe banana.
That's disgusting. Right, I'm not going to say much to that. So, guys, we're on our third episode now. And if you're watching us on YouTube, no, thank you. I do not want the banana. Why are you offering it to me? Sorry.
Do you know what? I was always taught when I was young, growing up, that caring is sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring.
Yep.
But here, she just doesn't allow it. So
I don't want a banana while I'm talking on the podcast. I don't want them to feel that.
They won't hear the crunch. It just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, enough of the information.
It just dissolves and goes straight down.
Okay, right. So basically, guys, if you've not followed us already on YouTube, go on to LOV space exclusive and type in Chai with Appa, and then you'll be able to see us as well. Now, if you can see us on YouTube, you'll see that we've got our bike and gloves on right now. I've got my hat on, we've got our LOV hoodies on, and we're just about to go on a bike ride. So we thought, let's just record one time before we actually jump on the bikes and, kind of not be able to get up that hill, because today I am dying, literally.
I just want to add, guys, that the response with Chai with Appa has been so fantastic. We've had so many views overnight. It is spreading like wildfire, and the best thing about it is that we're getting people sending us in messages talking about it and telling us how much they're enjoying it. So that's the main thing we wanted. Everybody enjoys our podcast, so we hope to continue to bring to you sessions that you enjoy, but at the moment the response has been amazing.
Yes, it has, and to be honest, we weren't expecting it to be like this, because we thought, okay, let's jump on this podcast thing, but it's the best thing for our YouTube content, isn't it? Because then we don't have to do much editing, and you just put it in, that's it.
No, not we. You don't have to do much editing.
Well, I was trying to be polite there, but if you want me to violate
you,
then
guys, honestly, everything else Appa says, there's always a little bit of lies, and she's always accusing me of things, but when it comes to editing, she is the queen. High five to you. She is the queen of editing. She does it all.
I was a bit rusty in the beginning. If you look at our YouTube videos of our holidays, it was rusty because we didn't have the footage, and it was just all mishmash.
She stays awake early hours in the morning, gets in trouble with the husband all the time.
I do. Jerry beats me up. That's his name on our Instagram live. Her husband's name is Tom, and my husband's name is Jerry. Because let's be honest, everybody's very nosy about our personal life and who the husbands are. Really, you're not missing out on anything. They're not Brad Pitt and
I feel like I want to sit. Last week I was in the last couple of shows I was filing my nails. Today I feel like sitting and picking out of them, because I feel like
that's absolutely
I've
disgusting.
been gardening. I took the gloves off, and I still feel like there's soil in my nails. Yes,
disgusting. I don't think they needed to know that.
Well,
I'm glad that the camera can't even pick that crap up. Anyway, so follow us on Snapchat and Instagram as well, on @LOV_exclusive. And if you watch our YouTube videos, you can watch the podcast as well. But the podcasters will always get dibs on listening to the podcast before the YouTubers will, because we will release it one day before the YouTube video, because that will go up on a Friday, and on a Thursday the podcast will go up. So I'm just putting it out there for you guys.
Guys, let me just tell you what Appa really means.
Yeah.
What she means is she can't be asked to make the video straight away, so she'll get the podcast up, and then the evening later she'll do the YouTube video and get it up. Just tell the truth.
Listen, I'm trying
guys,
to.
Guys, I told you, I promised I'd be telling everyone the truth about what she does and what she doesn't.
If I start telling the truth, because I got some stories to tell about you today. I'm just gonna say.
Appa, look.
Can I start off with? Can I kick off with a story about you?
I think you should kick off with the questions, because our viewers have said it in questions.
Okay, we'll do a Dear Appa before I do a throwback of Appa's psycho behaviour. We've got a team with us today who's filming. Big up to the cameraman and big up to the spot boy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the boys, the banana, the drinks, the gloves, the bubble.
they sorted it all out.
The
charger.
So big up to the two Ali brothers.
So I'll read the questions out to you, and then you basically can put your 2 pence in it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Basically, it's my husband. Whoa, this one's.
Shall I read the question?
No, I'll read it. My husband had an affair with a woman while I was pregnant. Oh my God. Okay, let's read on. He took her on a luxury holiday to Dubai. What? My son is now 3, and even though we have separated, I cannot get over what my husband has done, and I do not know what to do. Oh.
Oh, okay. No, jokes
It's no
aside, I know
joke.
it's
It's no
a
joke, guys.
serious question. Now,
What about why don't you give your opinion and then I'll give my
yeah,
opinion
yeah.
about how things
I'm
might be
going to be
handled.
very real, very honest, and very realistic with my opinion.
I'm
No
scared
messing
about the
about.
answer.
No messing about. If this is true, and you have seen this with your own eyes, now I don't believe in hearsay. Until I don't see things with my own eyes, okay, and I haven't got solid fact and evidence, I don't act straight away.
Can I
Because, you know,
stop you there?
yeah.
Because I can tell you something funny. Appa had a dream one night
Oh,
that her husband was hugging a colleague. She got up out the dream to beat him up, in out the dream and said, "How dare you?" And he's like, "What have I done?" And literally the poor man's asleep, right? And he's done nothing. And she goes, "I saw you hug your colleague. I saw you do that. And I was shouting and you weren't listening." And he goes, "But I'm here next to you and I've not done that." She went, "Don't you ever think about doing that to me. Ever. Ever."
well, if you're doing it in real, okay, not going to talk about this particular person, but I'll just tell you, in a nutshell, what I would do to a cheating husband, okay?
Okay, go on.
I would boil the kettle, okay? I would boil the kettle, okay?
Oh, I love you.
And while he's asleep, you know what, even if he's awake, I'll ask him to come on a sit down position.
Scold him in life.
Say, sit down, babe, we need to have a chat. I'd ask him once, I'd ask him twice. And if he denied it, and if I had facts, proof, I would just pour a really hot kettle on his bags. On his bags. So I would finish that area off for life. And then say, do you know what? Now you fill the kettle up and do whatever you want with it. No, honest to God, I swear to you, I would burn his ball bags alive.
Oh my
End of.
God, it's like
End
bloody
of.
making
So
palav.
the Ali brothers, if you're listening, you give your father a message from me that if he even dreams,
Her sons are the team
if he
today, and
even
she's passing the
dreams,
message to
this
brother
is what will
Tom.
happen to Daddy.
This is what
Okay.
happened to Daddy.
I will get. If I can't get hold of an iron, a kettle, I'll fill the water in the hot water bottle and take it to bed. How about that?
And just pierce it while he's next to
Oh no, I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't be afraid to do it. I would make sure he knows what I'm doing.
Appa's joking. We are peaceful people. We're peace-loving people.
Okay, guys, I'm
And
getting.
I'm
You
just
know,
gonna tone that down in case.
the reason I'm saying this is because there's a lot of things. Just on a serious note, there's a lot of things that women can tolerate. Okay, but this is out of order. This is out of order.
It's out of order, especially
For
if
me,
you were
this is out of
expecting a
order.
child.
If my husband came and gave me a little punch, if he punched me, I'd punch him right back. Yeah. If he thumped me, I'd thump him back. If he swore at me, I'd swear back at him. Okay.
It's
But
an eye for an eye with Appa.
if he had cheated on me, I won't scoop that low and go just do the same to him. I'd do something that would hurt him. I would scar him for life. Do you want to give your take on it?
I think I'll see the
2, 3,
gentle
3, 2, 1.
approach.
I'm back in the house again. Hi, Appa. Hi.
She's got split personality, and that's the sort of shit that she says she would do.
Right,
But
did I just hear that word? So who's going to put money in the jar?
I'm gonna put the pan in the jar.
Perfect.
I've got the jar with me right now, but I promise next show there'll be a
She's
jar.
lying. She's never
Right,
going to have
Spot
a jar.
Boys, can you find us a jar?
No, don't go now.
No, don't bother, because I haven't got a pound to give you right now, because I didn't know I was going to say that word. Okay, just remember, even if you say SHID, you're still going to put a pound in the jar now.
SHID.
T. Okay? Okay? Unless
What,
you
you
can
middle
spell.
name? You middle name.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Appa. Answer the question. It's a serious question.
Yeah, so it's a serious question. We're not mocking the question, guys. We're just saying that it's not right. It depends if he was remorseful. Did he apologize? Did he try to make amends? And you take it from
sorry,
there.
Can I just say something? The question doesn't say, my husband had an affair with a woman while I was pregnant. I told my husband got divorced.
What do I do?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't know what to
So
do.
you're saying,
If you're separated and he's not made an effort to get with you, right? And he's not made an effort to actually, apologize for his behavior, and he's walked out of your life, I don't see the point of you even giving him time of day. Remember one thing, girls, and the brothers out there might not like what I say, but men like that need to be treated like they're a bus. One comes, one goes. The good one will stay in your life. And I'm not trying to say that you should be dating 100 people at 100 miles per hour, but I say that the right man for you will come. Somebody was created for
Absolutely.
you, and I've seen people who have been treated really shitty by their husbands and remarried, and they're so happy now. So
Appa, I just want to stop you there. I'm so sorry because this could go out of hand. Now, brothers will agree because any normal, caring, good man will never ever appreciate or tolerate or accept another man cheating. So it's not about men or women here. Even if a woman was cheating on her man, listen, I'm not being sexist. Even if a woman was cheating on her man, she should get her inside. No, right.
I think that's
Listen,
that's
listen. For a woman
strong.
who's cheating on a man, the man can decide what he wants to. I mean, a normal man would probably just walk away. The truth is, obviously, I get a bit excited, and the truth of the matter is, I'm talking from my personal opinion. Not everybody's like this. Not everybody would do this. I mean, I'm saying it. Maybe if the time came.
Upper gets in fight with men as well outside if they're getting cheeky.
No,
She
I.
doesn't stand back, so she sticks up for herself. So the thing is, everybody has a different reaction. Some of us
Everybody-
say that
true.
we'd do this, we'd do that, but then in
Yeah.
the situation, what would you actually do?
I know
You
because I'm
never
saying
know
this
till you're
now.
there.
I'm saying this now,
Yeah.
but if it really happened, I'd probably have a meltdown, and God knows where I'd be. But if you're a true friend, just remember that if
I'll do
I
hot
do have a
wa-
meltdown,
you want me to
you
do the
gotta
hot
dash the
water?
hot. Just
I don't know, because
throw
we'd
some
end up
balloons at
doing
him.
time for that, and then if I'm inside prison and you're outside with your husband, where does that
No,
leave me?
Listen, there'll be no proof.
Huh?
No, but no. So on a serious note, guys, it's not acceptable, and for this poor young lady, I think until you're not in that position, you can't really answer it, and everybody reacts differently. I know we crack jokes about everything, but everybody reacts
If you're asking for
differently.
advice about what you should do, then I think if he's not putting in an effort, then you need to do what's best for you and your son and move on and be happy, because I know you won't be able to get over it. Time is a healer. Eventually you'll let go. But when you don't forgive, you're hurting yourself, you're not hurting him. And nothing is gonna worry him. He'll move on to number 2, 3, 4. But what's gonna do the damage? It's gonna do the damage to you and your son. You two are the people who are going to be affected. So why not build a beautiful life for you and your son? And if he's separated with you and he's not made an effort, then I don't see the point of hanging around and waiting for him to come back to you. I mean, I'm all about making your marriage work, but both of you have to want to make your marriage work, not one.
Oh, so am I, love. I'm about making the marriage work as well.
Yeah, she is, and she's actually a big time softie. She forgives the biggest people, and she's always like, soft, really inside.
I think, you know what the truth is? I get angry for like probably 20, 30 minutes, and then after that, I've got over it because
Yeah.
you can't hold grudges. You
Yeah.
can't hold grudges. You can't get angry. It's about forgiving and forgetting. And at the end of the day, Almighty, we've got Allah to do justice for us.
Yeah.
And justice will always happen.
What comes around goes around. If
Exactly.
you've been treated bad,
Yeah.
that person is going to be paying the price,
Yeah.
and that's the
I mean,
simple
I
thing.
always believe that if your heart is clean and your niyat is clean, you can tell them what niyat is, the intention.
Niyat is
You-
intention.
Whatever
guys.
you ask for, God will give. And if you've lost something or there's been misunderstandings, you'll get that thing back. And it's happened. So,
And whenever God takes from you, he gives you something better. So,
Of course.
you're holding on to this husband who's, treated you bad, wronged you, when you haven't moved on with you and your son to accept something new and great in your life. And that's how I see it. If he is gone and he doesn't care, somebody else, God will send somebody else who will care. But don't just jump at every other opportunity. I think you need to take time, discover yourself, love yourself, travel a little bit, enjoy your life with your son, and give him memories that he's never going to remember the crap that went on.
and guys, everyone who's listening that we're watching this show, you'll obviously have your own opinions. She's saying this and she's saying that. It's good for you, have your own opinions, but please, please, please DM us, send us messages, say it's about the message about the question about the man having the affair or the husband having the affair. Give us your views. Let us know what you think. What would you reply to this lady who sent the message in? What would your reply be? Send us in. We'd like to know. We can talk about it again. Yeah.
Yep.
But you just got my initial reaction of how I'd feel and what I'd do, and it's not for everybody, and not everybody would do that, but that's just me. But then saying that, do you think I'd really do it, Appa?
No, you wouldn't. I don't think she would. She's just hot-headed initially, but when she calms down, she's completely normal. She's a peaceful pie. She feels sorry for people who have actually done wrong to people all the time, and I feel like kicking her head in sometimes when she says stuff like that. But that's Appa at the end of the day, softy. Rough
Right.
on the outside, soft on the inside.
Come
Like
on,
a
Appa,
pillow.
let's
Appa.
move on to the next one.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this second question is a bit sad as well, but I want to put
bit
a positive
sad?
spin on it. Yeah. So it's
Yes,
question
oh,
number
question
3.
number-
Question
yes.
number 3. Yeah. So, dear Appa, what is your take on divorces and why some parents, even in this day and age, still do not accept it, and why are young people still pressurized into arranged marriages? Shall I answer that question?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Be my
So
guest.
my take on divorces is no woman in this day and age, wants to be divorced and in an unhappy situation. Nobody wants to be divorced. This is not something that people set out to get married to eventually get divorced. It's not a choice. It's situation which takes you down that lane. So either somebody's being domestic abused and those people aren't even able to get out of that marriage till they get the strength to get out. Yeah. And then there's this cheating situation, like her husband separated from her, maybe he's not making the effort, doesn't want to get with her, but wants her there because of the child, and eventually she may not have a choice but to get divorced. So I personally think that it's an option which is the last option. It's not a choice which you do and you get jolly and you say, okay, yeah, today, oh, guess what, I got married and now I think I'll get divorced. There's a lot more to it. But if you look at it from an Islamic point of view, and I'm not going on religious vibes here, but I'm just saying that it's allowed. It's allowed for those people who need it.
If you're in a marriage that is not healthy for you, not healthy for the mind, the physically, if you're in a non-healthy relationship and it's damaging yourself, your children, everything around you, everybody around, it's better to end that relation than to continue. That's all I'll say on that one.
And my parents are on board of it, because remember, parents from the
depends what
the times before you, not all parents are like that, but
exactly.
they came from a time where if there was a problem in marriage, they'd fix it. If they fell in love, out of love with each other, they would try harder to fall in love with each other. And even then, love never really mattered, because to be honest, to get going in this day and age, love is not the only thing which keeps the boat rocking. There's all other factors which you need to keep an eye on. And I think watching Bollywood films is really screwed with a lot of people's minds, is because you just think, oh, Shah Rukh Khan's going to say, Main tehra raha, zami chalne. It does not work like that, girls. You know what, cut the crap. Even Shah Rukh Khan's life is not perfect, right? Marriages are not perfect. You don't just bump into somebody and the books fall on the floor and your eyes lock and then you fall in love.
It happened for me. When I bumped into Tom, the books did fall on the floor. Me on bumpy cars. And what happened is his car and my car hit. And there was a... And I could feel the wind in my hair.
No, you just pumped.
Could feel the wind in my hair. Appa, we're supposed to have a serious conversation today.
Sorry. We always have to take it down this lane. I apologize. But...
it's not acceptable, this, Appa.
A lot less people are pressurized into arranged marriages. But I just see it like that, is that your parents... they feel like they know better, and most of the situations parents do know better. They do advise you because they've seen it, they've done it, they've experienced it. They know what it takes to have a good life partner. The in-laws are very important. If the guy works is very important, you know, if he's not out on the streets doing wrong things, you know, his character, all of these things, parents look into that. So don't judge the parents, but if you found somebody who is praiseworthy, then, you know, even then you should fight your corner.
You should have a tick list. Shall I tell them about my tick list?
Yes, go on. What was your tick list?
So there was a tick list when I was growing up. And on the tick that I made up, on the tick list was, top of the tick list was looks.
Yeah.
Top of the, technically, no, I'm joking. Tick list was that he's a good, kind.
is one of it. ET is one of your tick lists.
Yeah.
sorry
good,
to give it a day. Look.
Kind, caring, and must work. Must be work.
That sounds like a job ad. Good, kind, caring, and must work and earn me dollars.
No, do you know, honestly, you don't know when you're going to fall in love, and you don't know who you're going to fall in love with. And as far as arranged marriages are concerned, and people still being pressurized now, depending on what part of the country you're in, I think on our side, what are we down south?
Yeah.
It's not as
north,
bad.
We're north.
We're north, okay.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
We're north. From London, we're north. From Manchester,
we're south. From Manchester, we're down south.
We're in the middle of the country, guys.
So in the East Midlands, we are East Midlands. Thank you. East Midlands.
Director just told us
the East Midlands, I think here, we haven't got that much families who pressurize their children into doing forced marriages, arranged marriages.
Things have changed, guys. Yeah, times have really changed.
You've got to be open with your families. You've got to be honest. And I think at the end of the day, parents just love you, care, and they want to protect you.
Understand your parents too, guys. Absolutely. Like, let's not bash like our parents are doing this, that, the other. They know better, because you know the love boat, it always sinks eventually. Like love is important, is the foundation, but it is not what keeps the marriage going. Respect, care, you know, working, both of you, like either if that's wife running the home or going out to work, empathy, understanding each other. And by the way, men are not what they are in Bollywood movies, and we'll talk about a whole segment about men actually are.
Listen, yes they are. My husband behaves like he's in Bollywood movies sometimes.
And that wind was that Appan. Sorry about that. I had to kill it. So the last thing is, okay, we're nearly up 20 minutes, but I want to tell one story time, and it'll probably go over 20 minutes, but I have to do this. So basically, we were at this important meeting in Dubai, right? And it was all posh people there, and this girl walks in, you know, her lips were done, she had amazing outfit. She was gorgeous. She was actually very good looking.
Do I know about this story?
Yes, you do, because you were there. Now let me get
Oh.
into this. So Appa was sitting really far away from me, and I'm just sitting, mingling, talking, offering somebody like a juice and stuff. And then I'm just standing there, and all of a sudden, somebody comes up behind me, swings me round, right? Like, whoo, like that. Whoo, swings me round, right? And my face is like, what the hell? And she goes, what sort of friend are you? And I went, what the hell just happened? And like, luckily nobody was right next to me at that point. She goes, what sort of friend are you? I thought, have I done something wrong? Have I texted something to her? Like, what could I have done to break the sanctity of this friendship that we have? Like, what have I actually done that she's saying, what sort of friend am I? Since when did fingers start raising upon me of not being a great friend? And all these thoughts are running through my head. Then she got to the next line, and then she goes, what sort of friend are you? I went, what have I done? What happened? And she went, look at her. If you were a good friend, you would make sure I look like her. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then I just started bursting out laughing. I was like, what the hell? Like, what do you expect me to do? And she goes, no, look at her. Look how good she looks. I want a body like that, and I want an outfit like that, and you are going to make that happen. And I thought, what do you think this is? Because every time she increases her demands
Guys,
from
she
me,
must have been about size 12, by the way.
no,
Size
she
8,
was
10.
a size between 10 to 12. She was slim, and she had an amazing outfit. She
And
did
I'm
look good.
about 20, so you know.
So she
I
goes
did
to
get a
me.
bit stressed.
No, Appa says to me that there should be a damn wand or something that I should go bippity boppity boop, and then Appa was like a size 10, and I was like, Appa, listen, like, how does that make me a bad friend? She goes, you are, because if you really cared about me, you would let me eat, and you'd make me exercise, and then you would make sure I was that size, or you would pray to God and He'd make it happen in the morning. And I'm like, what the hell is this
Okay,
about?
guys, that day I was just feeling a bit sad.
No, she made
and
a
I
face.
think I was
Listen to
looking horrible.
hold on, listen. She looked nice. She made a face the whole evening. She made me leave the party early, and then when we got home, she abused me the whole way home. And then she laughed when she'd taken her makeup off and the nightclothes. That, oh yeah, sorry about that. What is that shit about? Like, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna put a pound in the jar, but I had to say it because that was a psycho experience that I had with you, by the way.
Listen, Appa. Guys, if you're listening, be honest. If you had a friend and you were feeling sad about something, you'd take it on your friend, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I can't make you skinny, can I?
Let's
Unless you
wave
train.
the wand.
Let's wave the wand. Wave the wand. Wave the wand.
Right.
No. Right, okay. Anyway, that was the end of that story. But I hope you've enjoyed today's
Appa,
podcast.
you know,
We've
the
gone over
next
25.
podcast, I am going to tell them the story about when you pissed yourself in the chemist.
That was
I
you!
am going to tell them
That was
about
her!
you pissing yourself in the chemist in year 7. Guys, you've got to tune in next week to listen to what she did. What she did.
That was her. She pissed herself in the chemist and she's blaming it on me. Anyway, we've just gone over 20 minutes, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. We had a bit of emotions, a lot of laughter, and, the LOV effect and experience. I hope you enjoyed Chai with Appa. Cheers to everybody for Chai with Appa. And we're just like cheersing to the screen.
Thank you
And
for
it was
always
wonderful.
listening. We love you. And without you guys, there wouldn't be no podcast.
There would
We
be no
love
us.
you.
There would be no LOV. And same time next week, guys. Not going to tell you the time because obviously, this is always a mystery.
Because she can't be asked to schedule properly.
What on
Soon
earth?
I'll get her on to board. I'll get her on track one day.
Okay, of course you will. Follow us on Snapchat and Instagram at LOV_exclusive. On YouTube, we are LOV space exclusive, and on our podcast is on Spotify. So it's LOV space exclusive, Jai with Appa, and it comes up on Spotify, guys. Sign up and listen to the podcast.
And don't forget to send us, if you want us to advertise anything, please don't forget to send it in.
Right now, for Jai with Appa, we are doing that. We are doing that, guys.
Love
Anyway,
you.
speak to you next week, guys, and have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye.